Before the reschool, I'd have to say that I was utterly and completely lost and totally confused. Over a 12-14 month period before the reschool, I'd lost 35 kilos on my own, and that had come to a halt again. And the weight was slowly creeping back on, and no matter what I did, it didn't work. The weight coming back on really wasn't my main issue. The issue was that 35 kilos lighter, I thought my world would change, but it didn't. I was still the same fat, useless, pathetic, obese, ugly woman I was at 135 kilos. In my eyes, when I looked in the mirror, I saw exactly the same woman. The same size, nothing had changed. The only difference was I'd been totally miserable. Depriving myself, working out hours and hours in the gym. For what? It wasn't working anymore. I knew there had to be another way, and I had so many thoughts running around my head, but I didn't know what it was. I stumbled across a post from Bianca on her page, and it started to click. Two little pieces that jigsaw clicked together. So I followed her for a while and saw the post about the reschool and decided that I would give it a go. That wasn't an easy decision. I signed up at least 6 times, and at least 6 times I deleted. 7th time, I sent it through. Then, before the interview with Bianca, I nearly cancelled again. Why? I have spent so much money over the years looking for that magic cure, that magic pill that was going to fix my obesity, then fix my life, that I thought, here we go again. Chase more money down the drain. Promise the rainbow and I'll get coal. But I didn't. Best thing I've ever done. My mental state before the reschool was I hated myself. I absolutely loathed myself to the core. The self-bashing that I've done majority of my life, the things I've said to myself are things that no other human being would ever say to anyone. Well, they shouldn't. I never gymmed hard enough, not strict enough with my eating. If I did gym, wasn't long enough, you weren't pushed hard enough, you're useless, you're fat, you're ugly, you can't commit. The things that we say to ourselves and we think it's okay, but it's not. My mental state now is, I can breathe. No more calorie counting, no more stressing about what I eat. I choose to eat what I eat. I'm now fueling my body with the fuel that it needs. I love myself. I love myself like I love my children. I love myself to want to care for my body. And in turn, I'm eating more healthy. This body's been through a lot over the years. I have put it through so many diets, so much torture, and she just keeps plugging along. She does the best she can to keep me healthy, and it's now my time to say thank you. Have I lost weight? Don't know. I didn't weigh before the reschool, didn't weigh after the reschool, even though I'm not finished. And I have no interest in knowing what that scale says. For the first 6 weeks, I'll be honest, my clothes got tight. But why wouldn't they? For the first time in my life, I was eating, and I was eating nutritious, healthy food, and my body went, boom, I'm keeping that. Why wouldn't it? It didn't know when my next lot of, when our next fad diet was going to go on and starve my body. But after 6-7 weeks, my clothes started getting looser. And that's mainly because my body's starting to feel safe, and it knows that that next lot of food is coming. It doesn't have to hold on to it anymore. So, yeah, it's working, and it's not hard. I'm just living. oh my God, I'm living. That is something I have never done in my whole life. I'm getting up in the morning, and instead of going through the processes and the steps of my day just to get through the day, I'm living my life. I'm jumping out of bed with a bounce. I know that's the biggest cliche you've ever heard, but it's true. I no longer look in the mirror and think, you pathetic excuse for a human being. I love myself. Yeah, I'm me. I'm not beautiful. I'm not, I'm never going to be a model or anything like that, but I'm me and I'm okay. I've learned to accept my body as it is. I'm accepting me as I am. I'm a complete package. This is it. What you see is what you get. And in turn, my body's relaxing. It keeps coming to my head, chill, baby, chill. That's what my body's doing. That's what my mind's doing. And the weight's coming off without any struggle. Slowly. But it's coming off. And what's wrong with slowly? As long as I'm happy, I'd rather have what it's doing now than being miserable and it coming to a halt. If you were sitting on the fence like I was on whether or not to do the reschool, all I can say is take the leap of faith and you will never, ever, ever regret it.